I am sitting right here, staring into his eyes, and all I can hear is the sound of my own thoughts. Who is he, you might want to ask? Well, he's no one but a familiar stranger I have lived with for the last 3.5 years of my life. You can call him my husband.
You're ruining my reputation, Stacy.
Is that all that matters to you? Your reputation? Well, I too have a lot at stake here. But since this is the way you want to go, I have to go all out. I want justice, and I'm going to get it. As for your reputation, if I really wanted to ruin you, then this hearing will not have been in an arbitration court.
I'm your husband. And heaven knows that I love you, and I'm only trying to protect you.
And I love you too. But we need to clear this. I need answers. And if you're not going to give them to me, then the law would have to force it out of you.
You don't know what you're doing, Stacy. You don't know.
Let that be my headache.
What is this madness, Stacy? What is this madness, Stacy? Where is it coming from? I'm asking you. Where is this coming from? I'm asking you. Have you ever heard a woman accusing her husband of rape? He is your husband. Your body belongs to him, and he can do whatever he wants to do with it.
He married me, Mama. He did not buy me. There's a difference.
You are a disgrace to me, your mother. Now, go to that court. Withdraw that case immediately.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that. I'm a married woman. This is my problem, and it is between Richmond and I. And we will handle this the way we see fit. Mama, please mind your business and your own marriage.
Mama. Just please. Leave me alone.
Okay. It's okay, Mama. Mama, you're welcome. Did you bring me back? Do you have anything I can get for you? Mama, it's okay. Just sit down. Let me get you water or something.
My bag is downstairs.
All right, I'll get it for you. Just sit down. Let me get you something to drink, okay?
My son, in as much as I am mad at Stacy for what she's doing, she's my daughter, and I know her. She loves you so much. What went wrong? And what's this rape thing she speaks of?
Only Stacy can answer that question. I'm as surprised about everything. Stacy is my wife. Why will I rape her when I can have her without any stress?
Exactly my point. What's going on here? Your own image is being tarnished by no one else but your own wife. I don't get it. Is someone misleading her?
I have no idea, Mama. Maybe you should talk to her. And find out from her what's going on. Mama, this whole thing is getting me confused. The whole drama is messing things up for me.
Don't worry. I am here now. I will fix this right. She won't use her own hands to destroy her home. Don't worry.
It's okay, Mama. Thank you. Thank you, Mama. Thank you.
What?
What? What is it?
You won't like this one bit.
What?
Pell's blog just put up a post about you and your wife. Storm in paradise. Richmond Odiasi and wife at war.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. It started already. Rita, what am I going to do? I don't want this out there. My own wife is accusing me of rape?
You know we can't stop this from trending on social media. I will try and reach out to my contact to see if they can take the post down. But you know what they say, bad news sells. But in the meantime, you need to grant an interview to counter her claims. But don't worry, I'll arrange it.
Oh, God.
We do have a strong case. The issue at hand is not ordinary, and just like you, I need answers too. There is depth in what we seek, but the question is, are you strong enough to go against your husband? He is a public figure and a philanthropist. People love and admire him, myself inclusive. We cannot disregard what is happening.
I love my husband, and I could just file for a divorce, but that's not what I want. I will not answer my question.
I will do my best in court, and I expect you to do your best too. Mind you, the defense lawyer will mess with you and ask you annoying and suggestive questions. You need to maintain your cool, else we will lose.
If there's anything I know very well, it's emotional intelligence. I would handle that. Just help me with your end.
You sounded apprehensive over the phone. What is it?
The blogs have started to feed on this thing, and Rita here thinks it's time I go public.
You want to make this a media fight?
I don't know.
This will destroy whatever is left of your marriage. Your wife has made this private by taking this to an arbitration court. I'm sure she's trying to protect her union to an extent.
Protect? She accused him of rape. How does that sound?
Bad. But trust me, the media will make you worse. I say you keep quiet and refuse all interviews.
I say you speak out before the public believes her story based on sentiment.
It's your call, Richmond.
It's been decided. Interview is fixed for Monday. Richie, do you want some tea?
You called for me. Sit.
You're a typical case of a woman whose house is on fire and she's chasing lizards. I am tempted to say you are not my daughter. Look at you, sipping wine. Aren't you strange?
If you have something else to say to me, Mom, just come out straight with it. If you want to take another shot at hitting me, be my guest. Because I'm too tired to argue with you.
Too tired, you said. No, my child. You can't be tired. It's too early to be tired. You ask for this, and you will get it. Now listen to me, and listen good. If you don't stop that process, I, your mother, who carried you in my womb for 9 months, I will disown you.
Are you done, Mom?
There's been so much said on social media in the last few weeks. I could have decided to keep quiet, keep things as private as possible. But this is my character, my reputation we are talking about. And to think that my wife, the woman I love, the woman I married, the mother of my child, is the one responsible for everything, makes me want to cry. Where have you ever heard that a wife accuses her husband of rape? Where? I agreed to grant this interview to appeal to the public to please tell my wife that I love her and tell her that we can still make things work. But most importantly, tell her to please stop accusing me falsely. Stop. I say this with so much pain, with so much sadness, but if my wife is tired, if she has lost the love she once had for me and wants to walk away from this marriage, there are ways she can do it, but not like this. Not like this. Not to destroy me.
this look on your face?
Rita, I shouldn't have granted that interview.
What? You did what you did to protect yourself.
To protect myself from what? What am I protecting myself from?
Listen, you need to calm down. You haven't done anything wrong.
Look, Rita, I shouldn't have listened to you. Now I understand what Cassidy was trying to say. What she said to me, this will destroy what is left of my marriage.
Why are you acting like a chicken? Be a man for once. You are Richmond or Jesse. Get some balls. Richmond is trying to be smart and is obviously trying to be manipulative.
No matter what he does, I will not back down. He has to tell me what I need to know.
Have you thought about granting your own interview? If people hear your own side of the story, hell will break loose. And imagine the headline. The blogs will be running after you, and you'll be the toast of social media.
You don't understand, Rita. I'm not trying to destroy him or embarrass him. I don't need the media. I don't need to do a private interview. I don't need a press release. I just want to save my marriage. What Richmond is doing now will just mess up what is left of it. But I can tell you one thing. This marriage will not break.
Amen. That's what we're praying for. Amen.
I take it you've seen the interview. I don't know what you make of it, but
But you what, Richie? You thought putting up an act would help? You cooked up a bunch of rehearsed lines, dropped a few teardrops, and then you think you deserve an Oscar?
I did what I had to do. And I was hoping that maybe it would get you to
Oh, yes, it did get me thinking, Richie. And you know what I thought? I thought about how much of a big fool you've made of me all this time, but not anymore.
Come in. King. What are you doing here, man? Good afternoon to you too. What a way to welcome me. Come here. Have you been?
I'm good.
Hey, Stacy.
Hi, King. Welcome.
Thank you. Well, after that kind of interview you granted, I just wanted to come and make sure that both of you are all right.
Man, I'm fine. We're good.
What is going on?
Look, it's nothing I can handle, okay? Come on, let's go upstairs. What did you do to your hair? Come on!
Like my new look, right? I just want to use it and touch on some of those babes in my branch.
Rich. Where's my Sylvia now? I've not seen her since I got in.
Xavier is in the UK on holidays with Stacy's cousin.
Oh, I see why the house is so quiet. Nobody's screaming, shouting, Uncle King, Uncle King, let me use your phone, I'm hungry.
You're right. Xavier can be a handful.
A handful, man. And we all know where she got that from, right?
Stacy, of course.
Really?
Yes.
Rich, really? You want us to do that now?
Oh, come on.
Hey, come on, you know Stacey, come on. Drama king, man. So, bro. I've been meaning to ask. What is going on?
King, there are some questions that have no answers.
Tell us, Mrs. Stacy Odiase, how long have you been married?
3.5 years.
How often do you make love to your husband?
Never.
Never. Are you implying that you have never slept with your husband?
Yes. To the best of my knowledge.
Who is Sylvia Odiase?
She's my daughter.
So you have been cheating on your husband?
Objection. Overruled. Answer the question, Mrs. Odiase.
I have never cheated on my husband.
Then explain to us. Because we need to understand how you were able to have a child for Mr. Richmond when you have never slept with him, according to you.
That's what I too need to know. I have a 2-year-old daughter and I'm 2 months pregnant now. Yet I have never seen my own husband's nakedness. So please, ask him.
Was there an artificial insemination?
No. And I don't remember ever making love to him. So I don't understand how I get pregnant by him.
That'll be all for now.
Any cross-examination?
Yes. Mrs. Odiase, you just said that you've never slept with your husband. And we all know that these days there's always sex before marriage. According to some men, they want to sample the product before buying. You know what I mean?
While we dated, we never had sex too. He's from a strong Christian background and insisted there would be no sex until marriage, which I agreed to.
So in your 3.5 years of marriage, you never ever saw your husband's nakedness? Are you saying that you have sex with the lights off?
No, I'm saying we have never made love.
Can you please elaborate on this?
Whenever I make sexual advances at him, he always gives one excuse or the other. But then I wake up feeling like I had sex. I find semen on me, but I don't recall what happened.
So, how long has this been happening?
Since our wedding night.
Did you ask him?
Yes, countless times. And he would say we made love. He would even tell me things I said in the process. Then I became pregnant with our first child. Yet I had never consciously made love to my husband. I even asked my doctor if there was any way that I would not remember, and he said there's no way for me to not recall at all. So after I gave birth to my daughter, I had a DNA test done, and it came back positive that he's the father of my child.
Yeah, this is the DNA result. So what did you do?
Nothing. I just hoped that things would change or that I'll figure them out as we go. Then I became pregnant again, and I asked him. And he said he didn't know what I was talking about. So then I said to myself, if I don't recall ever making love to him, then it would have to be termed as rape.
Thank you. That'll be all.
We shall proceed on a 10 minutes recess.
Look, what is it?
What is this I hear? What is happening? You never told me any of this. Why did you hide it from me?
Look, I didn't think it was important.
Seriously, I looked like a fool in there and you never thought it was important. I need all the details and I need it now.
I mean, I can't tell you everything. It's my personal stuff. In fact, it's going to take time.
So what are we supposed to do? At this rate, this case will be over today.
Buy time. You're a lawyer. That's what you do. Buy time.
Fine.
You're doing great. I never said this would be easy. I never said this will not happen, but you have to be strong, stay focused, and remember to keep your calm if you want answers.
I know, but this is my husband. And our sex life I'm talking about in public, it's shameful.
I know, but this is the reality we are facing. So you have to be strong. Huh? Let's get back inside. We have a case to win.
Mrs. Harrison, please tell us your relationship with the accused.
He's my son-in-law.
So that makes Mrs. Stacy, or dare I say your daughter, right?
Sadly so.
Why sadly?
My dear, where I come from is a disgrace for a woman to speak against her husband in public.
I see. But we are here now, and I wish to ask you a few questions. How close are you to your daughter?
Very close.
Does she tell you everything that happens in her life?
Yes.
Did she tell you that she has never seen her husband's nakedness?
No. She tells me all is well. That Richmond here is all she ever wanted.
Do you agree with her that this has been happening?
She's my daughter. But I don't agree with her.
Thank you. We have heard a lot today. We have heard what a wife said about her own husband. But what we're not asking is how can a woman stay for 3.5 years without seeing her husband's nakedness, as she puts it, and no one knows about it, not even her own mother. But whilst logic points to the fact that her story on any pedestal of thinking is all made up, we require some days to come up with the necessary evidence to back up our case. Thank you.
You have 4 days. We reconvene in 5.
Like two mature adults, you two can talk about this in private. I don't even get it. What was that display in court now? What was it about?
Ask her. Ask the disgrace I call my daughter. She has really brought shame upon this family. Stacy, I curse the day I gave birth to you.
Curse me all you want, Mom. And that is the reason I keep everything to myself. I am a wife, not a slave who keeps quiet when she's being used. I need answers, and Richmond must Give me answers, if not, he's going to jail for rape.
Enough is enough, Stacey. There is a limit to what I can take. And I've been quiet about everything that's been coming on. Everything that's been going on. But you cannot go out there and try to assassinate my character and you expect me to be quiet about it. What story are you telling?
Richie! Look around you. It's just you and I in the room now, so you can stop acting.
What's the matter with you? Are you trying to destroy this home?
I'm the one who's trying to destroy this home. I asked you time and again, how come I'm pregnant the second time? Yes, I don't remember ever making love to you. What are you hiding? I'm the only woman in this world who has a husband, but doesn't know what her husband's manhood looks like. Yes, I'm pregnant again. Richmond, what is happening in this marriage? Before you, I met other men whom I dated and slept with, and I remember what transpired sexually. So why is it different with you?
You are my wife, and your body belongs to me.
Yes, and your body belongs to me too. So how come I cannot access this body that belongs to me? What are you hiding?
Listen to me. I don't know what you're talking about, but let me inform you. If you decide to go on with this madness, if you continue to go on with this madness, consider this marriage over.
Is that a threat, Richie? Because I'm used to it by now. Whether or not this marriage is over doesn't change the fact that you have raped me for the last 3.5 years, and you will have to answer why.
Does she know? You know who I'm talking about?
No, she doesn't.
Nika sent me a text last night. You haven't set eyes on her in 10 years? She used to be so head over heels in love with you. It's amazing how life plays out, isn't it? Like leaves in the wind, destiny sways our path. Some way, somehow, we hope that it all falls into place. Stacy loves you.
So tell me, what are the chances?
With what happened today, I don't know what to say. But one thing is sure, if Richmond can tell me the truth, which he has to, then we can find a way around it, since her mother is on our side.
I wonder what the truth is too. I think there's something he's hiding. But regardless of what it is, we need to win this case at all costs. We need to.
We, you say? What is in it for you? I said, what is in it for you? Forgive me if I seem to be meddling, but they're both your friends. Why do you seem to be favoring one over the other? Or is there something you want to tell me?
I don't know what you're talking about. All I know is Richmond can never rape his wife. Besides, Stacy is...
Besides, Stacy is what?
Never mind. I'll go check if he's done with his meetings.
Mama, you're here.
Yes, son. You're still awake.
Yeah, I couldn't find sleep.
Who will? In this kind of condition my daughter has put us in.
Mama, do not say that. You trained her well. Stacy wouldn't be towing this route if everything was all right. There's something definitely wrong. I'm not sure what it is, but that's what we should be finding out, Mama.
Are you supporting her against your own brother?
Well, I should say the same for you. You support Richmond over your own daughter.
Because she's wrong.
How? We do not know that for sure. We don't have the details. We're not sure what is going on between them. Mama, it is said that when a child cries pointing at a particular direction, if his father is not there, his mother is. I believe Stacy is carrying a lot of burden that she's yearning to talk about. Mama, I cannot place it, but there's something. And I think you should sit her down and genuinely talk about it, rather than just take side.
Mealtime are very important to all family. That is the time they sit together and discuss over meals. You have destroyed that tradition. Just look at the way we are seated, eating as if we are at a funeral.
Mom, do you still consider me your daughter? Have you taken a moment to actually think about the situation at hand? Or are you just hell-bent on being on the side of your holier-than-thou son-in-law?
Every woman covers and protects their husband. You're looking for every means to throw yours to the public to devour.
Oh, so if a woman is supposed to protect and cover her husband, what is a man supposed to do? Let his wife roam naked? If your son-in-law decides to sit me down and tell me what is really going on here, I will draw the case. It's that simple. Otherwise, let's just destroy what's left of it.
What's really happening?
Am I doing the wrong thing? And why does it feel so wrong? Why is everyone against me? All I ask are for the pieces to this puzzle so I can move on with my life. Is that too much to ask?
Stacy.
King.
No, that's not too much to ask. If you believe that this would lead you to the answers you seek, then by all means, go for it. Everything will fall in place in the end, and you and my brother will be fine. I understand that it's really hard to truly stand by the truth if you were standing alone.
King, is there anything you know that I don't? Please tell me. Just help me.
Going out?
Yeah, I have a meeting with my lawyer today. Do you want to come?
No, I have to be somewhere else.
Cool, but I can wait for you and drop you off.
Nah, I'll be fine. I already called a taxi.
Okay. King. I know what it all seems like, but honestly, I want you to...
Rich, there's no need for this. I want to stay out of this as much as I can. There are only two people in this marriage. You and Stacy. Only the both of you can fix whatever it is.
Enjoy the rest of your day, then.
As my client, confidentiality demands that all you have told me remains private. And knowing all I know now, I will need to go hard on your wife. Turn the tables and tear her into shreds. Do I have your permission?
Just do whatever you can to protect me. I will handle my wife afterward.
Fine then. See you in court.
See you in court.
Mr. Richmond, you are a top businessman in this country, and a philanthropist for that matter, with a track record of supporting multiple charities and championing gender equality. So why then would your own wife accuse you of rape?
Sincerely, I have no idea. I've been trying to wrap my head around it, but it's just not working. I love my wife dearly. And if I've done anything to offend her, or if I've done any wrong in any way unknowingly, she can just come up to me and tell me, and I will humbly apologize and beg for forgiveness. But, I mean, to do this, like, bringing me into this kind of public ridicule, it's uncalled for.
This must be really depressing and emotionally draining.
Yes, it is.
And yet, in the midst of it all, you have conducted yourself with such composure.
Again, I say I love my wife dearly, and I just want to protect her.
When you use the word protect, you must mean her unspoken history of a mental condition.
Yeah.
We have proof that Mrs. Stacy Odersey has previously been treated of a mental condition, which borders on erratic behavior, a tendency to be bipolar, and suggestive amnesia.
Objection. To the best of my knowledge, my client spent only 3 days in a mental health facility while taking an antidepressant.
And unknown to you, her doctor confided in her husband on her clinical diagnosis.
Isn't that a comical display of medical ethics?
Your sense of judgment is comical, my learned friend.
I beg your pardon.
Overruled. You may proceed.
That will be all.
Any cross-examination?
Yes. Mr. Odersey, I admire the man that you are. I even doubt some of the things that have been said about you. But it is said that only a woman knows the father of her child. So also a wife knows and understands her husband better than anyone else. So, I want to ask you a few questions. How many times do you make love to your wife on an average a week?
Three or four times.
Does your wife corroborate your story?
Yes.
How many times does she actually come using the common expression?
Objection! This is meddling in my client's privacy.
We're talking about rape. It's no more private. If you will permit me, I am driving at something.
Proceed, but go straight to the point.
Thank you. Mr. Odersey, how many times does your wife come?
I don't know.
You don't know because you're insensitive to her needs? Or you don't know because you do not sleep with your wife? Or you don't know because most probably she's unconscious all of the time?
Objection!
Overruled. Answer the question, Mr. Odersey.
I don't know.
Which one are you responding to? You don't know if she comes, or you don't know if you're insensitive, or you don't know if she's unconscious. Which are you responding to?
I don't know if she comes.
Have you ever asked her?
No.
Why?
It's my personal life. My sex life is my personal life, and it's not to be discussed by everybody.
Your sex life became our business the moment you raped your wife.
I did not rape my wife.
Makes love to a woman without her consent, even if force is not involved, then it is rape. That'll be all.
Please permit me to ask Mrs. Stacy just a few questions.
Go ahead.
Mrs. Stacy, please tell us what attracted you to your husband.
His personality and good nature.
I see. I never knew rapists are good-natured people. Why? Isn't that what you're calling your husband now? A rapist?
My husband is not a rapist. What I mean is...
Not another word. I have my answer. My husband is not a rapist.
Stacy, what is wrong with Richmond, for Christ's sake? I still can't get it.
That's the dilemma, Rita. Sometimes I have to pinch myself to make sure I'm not in a nightmare.
Strange. Really strange. And if you ask me, Stacy, I think you've really tried. What if this man is a ritualist? What if he's in a cult? Have you thought about it? What if your life is in danger? 3.5 years, you've not seen your husband's nakedness.